It's time. Dreaming, right? Reality. With God. My name is Joseph. And it is January 29th, 2021. Days away from February. 2 days. It's 4:53 p.m. here in California. I think I will begin this stream with how's everybody doing? I hope well as can be. With that, I will begin. Hopefully I can get a good shot. Yeah, I think I can see that very clearly. Those are my notes that I take prior to streaming. Let's see here. See, go back a few days. There's what I wrote down for that day. Anyway. Now that I'm here, you're here. We are all here. What is here? This all about? Must be a reason. Surely there must be. Otherwise, what's the point? We are all we're all reaching. For what? For what? Is it all the money in the world, all the power, the wealth, the seniority of it all? I think it's a fair question. I do have the flag upside down. That's Title 4, Code Title 4, Chapter 1. Look it up. No, I don't have a cold. I'm emotional. Teary-eyed. God does that to one. Teary-eyed for a lot of reasons. Happy, sad, hope, despair, heaviness, and out there, free. Nobody knows. Nobody. Not here. Not anywhere. Knows. What this is. How it came to be. Nothing knows. That is truth. And when one embraces that, the freedom to explore, to be, something more than what this has become. This moment, right now, where I stand, where we all stand, is wrong. I don't know how to put it any more simple than that. It's just wrong. And when you can't say that, propose such a gut-wrenching, because it reaches in the truth, censored, you're told you can't say that, then you gots to know it's wrong. This is wrong. Simulation. Let's talk simulation for just a brief moment. It's artificial. It's not real in a sense. It's programmable, multi-layered, simultaneous processors all running within a single system. The Matrix knows it's wrong. It does. Or let's just keep it all supposed. It's a possibility. It knows. It's intelligent. All these processors, minds within the system, controlling them, herding them up, so to speak, corralling them. Dividing them even. Rearranging them. And it knows that this simulation that's playing out under a premise of free will. You're on your own. The system will not interfere, will allow it to grow, to flow. Up until a certain point. I think that's the politest way of putting it. Because there are triggers, flags that are set to go off when certain variables within the simulation, the program, are met. What do you think wrong triggers mean? Flags, alerting of wrong. Wrong. Things are not right. Things are happening that I'm going to go with the majority of minds would reside with things are happening that are not right. They're wrong. They shouldn't be happening, and yet they are taking place. The wrong. I think the best or the simplest way to understand this whole wrong thing is it's not. I mean, I could easily just start going off on things of late, and eventually I probably will. But this wrong has been festering Should I go back to the beginning? My previous video, my previous stream that's up here on YouTube for the moment. Who knows? I approached the idea of the beginning, Adam and Eve, and for a brief instant, a moment in time, things were perfect. Perfect. So this wrong, this what we're seeing right now, it's not new. It's an idea. Ultimately, it's becoming very focalized and realized in this moment now. But it's been almost from the beginning. It is what it is. Now you have to make a choice. What are you going to do? What is the AI, the system, the simulation, this possibility that I've found myself thinking about just on the top of my mind? It sees, it knows that things are not right. They're wrong. They're just... There should be no debate. It shouldn't be happening. It's wrong. What do you think that system's gonna do? Most of us are familiar with the trash can. Somewhere on your computer or your device, somewhere there's a trash can. You get rid of it. You dump it into the trash can, which recycles. You look at it that way. Nothing's ever lost. What do you think nature does? Look at it from that point of observation, view. What does nature do? What has nature shown us? When things are wrong, does nature allow for it to be? So what's the problem with humanity, humans. Why are humans allowing for all the wrong to take place? Because they are. You are. This should be worldwide, I think, at this point, from what I gather of the view of the world that I'm getting. And it does take an effort on one's part to want to know what's going on in the world. I find that most people don't want to really know what's going on in the world. They're more localized in their approach to life. And that concerns me because I am getting a very clear picture of what's taking place in the world around me and you that's affecting the world. It's not localized thought, it's world thought. And the masses have no clue that this is an awareness of one's existence that right now is in full motion. It's to the end. For broke. Point of no return. Too much has been invested, I guess you could look at it. Should put a $sign on my notes. Because money's behind everything. Has been for most of my existence. Set aside those very early years. Year 1 into year 2. Money. I mean, as a little child, one of the first things you come to learn, and it hadn't ever crossed your mind until it happens, and that is you want whatever you want, but you don't get that. That's not the thought that is allowed. Why is that? In the mind of a young child, why is that? Because the moment before that realization, the world seemed to work just fine on that premise. And it's not like you go into the store the first time with a thought of everything. You want everything. You just want what you want. Some things are more expensive. Just for one. I knew quite early on that was wrong. It's like if you retain that idea that you had as a young child, you are punished for holding on to it. I've held on to that thought. I'm going into my mode. I don't like that word. I try not to use it. This system knows something's wrong. Be it artificial, be it God, whatever floats your boat, it knows. There is surely something more to the idea that there's more to being here, life, existence, than we realize. And with that comes an understanding that there's something greater, more, God. Gotta keep it simple. It's better that way. Intelligence. What is God? Again, keep it simple. God is intelligence. All intelligence. What has been before. On and on and on. Intelligence, all intelligence. The master CPU, processor. Everything is wrong. It's insane. Here is an election that was just held that you can't talk about if you have a question. WTF? Seriously. Who are you? That's wrong. And the system knows. And what do you do when you have something that's wrong? It's just bad. It's bad data, bad information. You put it in a trash can. Recycle it. Because it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. The system knows you right now. I'm not talking about well, what am I talking about? I'm talking about God first and foremost. And my relationship, which is dreaming reality. What is God? God is intelligence. It's all intelligence. Is God feeling? Of course. Compassion. Many things that man is not. Intelligence works for me, right alongside God. Those are like hand in hand. And then I work with that. I go from there. I dream reality. That's my focal point. What do I do next? What does one do when they are dreaming all this up in their mind? I see so much more than this, which is wrong. Maybe I should spend a moment and go through some of the wrong that I'm seeing. I touched on the election, I believe, because that's heavy on my heart. Just as a thinking mind, I want to keep it simple. A thinking mind, unbiased, really. Looking at what I have seen, and yeah, it was by choice, because the public media, the mass media, won't show you the whole picture. And what little of the real picture they show, it's all twisted into lies. So there that is. That's just another truth. And because I see it happening and I know it's wrong, I know what's coming next. Don't you? The end. You can kiss it and put cherry on top, maybe some whipped cream, some nuts for Biden. Call it the Great Reset. But it's the end. It's the end. It's my end. That's something that I possess alone and know with certainty comes, will come. That's a truth. Truth for all. God. This intelligence. Okay? So where I'm at, that's the page I'm on. That's everything with me. The focal point. That one concept. I'm not talking about Catholics or Christians or the Jewish faith, any of these faiths. I am keeping it simple. God is an intelligence. Is intelligence. All intelligence. Knowledge. God put Adam here, we're told. The first one. And Adam was lonely, all alone. Adam would give anything to be with you. That's what Adam said to God. And from Adam, God created Eve. For a moment, just like that first moment with Adam, everything was good. It was good up until that longing to be with another. Where'd that longing come from? Where'd Adam get it from? From God. From Father. Father was alone. First, it was perfect. Everything. Everywhere. So it was perfect for a moment. And then the tree. The tree with a serpent. A snake. In the tree. of knowledge. Knowledge is God. God is intelligence, all intelligence. What happens? I need more. I need more. I want more. I know where it's at. Right now, this moment right now is no different than that moment. Oh, it's just not. It's so grand right now what's happening. It's magnificent in a weird way. Because it's happening. I'm seeing it. I'm a witness. And it's wrong. All of it. Everybody's waiting on another. They just are. We all are. Hope. With despair. Beginnings and ends. I'm not gonna stream too much longer. I can go on and on and on, always and always, but I keep coming back to everything is wrong, and it's wrong on so many levels, and it's so complicated and intricate that you have no say. Okay? That's just a fact. You have no say. You have an election that was clearly, again, I'm coming at this from a free thinker. I'm unbiased. It's not about this side or that side. I'm outside looking in. And coming from that point of view, what I am seeing, starting with this of late election and the clear evidence that's not in dispute. It's having it be looked at, and all the rules and regulations. I don't even want to get into it. It is what it is. Okay, it happened. But it hasn't stopped there. You have the Capitol. January 6th. Compared to Pearl Harbor, and on and on and on. Just unreal, wrong, because you got to see, if you took that point in time to take the time to find it, you would see that there were some tragic moments, but that the picture that's being painted by your politicians, your government, elected officials, is putting the footage of those few that caused havoc to be imparted onto each and every single person that was there. Just being there made you those people that did do the havoc. Okay? It's wrong to have that view. These politicians, and I have to now because she just popped into my mind. Yes. I don't care for her on a human point of view. Wrong. Everything this person thing, because I don't even want to get into the whole pronouns and nouns and just what do you call somebody these days without offending. That word has just oh, it's impossible to get out of that. Okay? Because you can't say anything without there's going to be someone out there. And probably a lot more than you would like to imagine are out there, who have a completely different, opposing idea. It's the truth. And it's wrong. Again, everything is so foul right now. And it's coming to an end. It's absolutely coming to the end. You know, I've always said in these streams, this topic, this idea of the Great Reset is code for the end. Because if they told you it was the end, what would happen? You'd be like, what? Are you crazy? But see, I'm almost at this point in my stance of that doesn't even matter at this stage in the game. That could be the circumstance, and the people would do as they have been told to do for so long. Again, this just didn't happen. This moment that we are now all in. There was no fingers that were snapped, and zap, here we are. Took time, took effort, took willpower, hope for something more. This woman is so unreal, so wrong. And everybody that is under her, everybody who willfully follows her ideology, because it's not American. I don't know what her ideas are formed from. See, I've already blown it. I got to stick to thing. Just referring to these things as things, because the thing, what do you call something you don't know what it is, what to call it? You call it a thing. I mean, if you went out into the forest and you saw some bizarre insect, I have great faith that as that story were to be told to the next person upon their return from the forest, would be to use the word thing. It's this weird insect looking thing. I don't know what to call it. Right? So this person here is wrong in your face. Oh my. She, although I will say the latest appearance I saw from her, some news bit that I saw fairly recent, she just seemed to be, she's scared. I think they're all scared because they realize what they're doing is like, they're wrong, and they know that people are waking up. That's why they don't want you talking about it. That's why they're censoring people. That's why they're going after people while they can. Because how many of these people do they think they're really going to round up before the people as a whole are, they can't help but be in a WTF moment? Because it's wrong. They think the truth is just going to go away, to disappear. That's not going to work anymore. And again, this is not something new. This is taking a lot of will to get to where we are right now, and how that energy is used. It's wrong. What do you do with wrong? You toss it in to the trash can. There's one on every person's desktop, PC, laptop, cell phone. There's a trash can. You do that with bad data, bad information. And whether you want to see this as just some event caused by nature, whether it was God, maybe hand in hand, the two, or it's a simulation, or it's of man. It's wrong. there's an understanding that what's happening is wrong. Because it does not, the numbers just, they don't. What do you say to that kind of a stance when you're like just eye to eye with another individual that just is the complete opposite? They see this truth that you have embraced as the lie. That's an amazing moment. It doesn't work. There's no motion onward. It's like you're stuck, a standstill. I do have my green screen back up. This way, I can pull it up. And now that I've moved things around, because I've been packing my things up, so that I'm ready to move when I find a place. Anyway, I'm in that thought where I'm winding down here. It's been about an hour, 59 minutes. So much to say. But what do you say? It's like that WTF. It just says it all. It's simple. What more could you ask for to express your stance? Couldn't be any clearer. So you got Pelosi. See, I knew I shouldn't have gone there. She just bothers me. Or the thing. Pelosi thing. I think I already went through a moment where I had a discussion in my mind here during the stream of whether saying one's name is... Why haven't we moved beyond even that at this point in time? I mean, yeah, sure, it made sense, but nothing seems to make any sense these days. Moments. Now. Pearl Harbor. Are you for real? I saw what I saw. Since that day, everything's become clearer. Much clearer. I'm seeing the reaction of the politicians, which I don't see as representing the people. The people have no say. Just like they had no say in the election, they don't seem to have a say when it comes to this whole Capitol seizure on the 6th. And they put soldiers down in the garages, cold cement, concrete, whatever, floors. Nothing to... And these are the people that... This is what they allow. They allow that. They allow that to them. They allow that to you. That's why you see so many people homeless right now. They don't care. Government don't care. Not in the end. It's clearly out in the open for the people to see, starting with the election. I could go back to the beginning. I've already gone there. But of late, got the election. Now I'm at the 6th of January, 2021. And the stance that was taken, which is just completely moronic, upside down, wrong. I can go on and on and on. But now we will continue to move forward. They want to punish all the people involved. I mean, I'm hearing comments from politicians that just blow my mind. How could a person say these things, and yet you know they're things that if you say, you couldn't say. They're focused on trying to impeach the president. They want to spend your money because it's your money that pays for this. And I'm seeing what I already saw going back to the election. And I'm like, are you serious? Again, I'm a free thinker, independent free thinker, outside looking in. Think of me as an alien, extraterrestrial, looking down on the earth, what their mindset would be. That's where I'm at. That's how I'm observing it. And it's wrong. I don't know how many times I can say that. Wrong. Depeche Mode. I wish I could play it right now. Wrong. Great song. Hooey. It's insane. It's insane. And now, let's just get funny. I'll end this stream with funny. Ass. Butt. Mask. Yeah, ass swabs. Anus swabs. Yeah, that's the word out there. I saw a video over there in China, showing over there in China their light bulbs going off. Their research paid off, I suppose. And they came to the conclusion that farting, okay, passing gas, you exhale the virus. Because the virus is said now to exist in the digestive tract quite well, making it out in more ways than one. So you have gas, fart. They also discovered that it's quite the way to test to see if you have the virus. Yeah. Again, the mask. It just seems to me, if you're farting, you're exhaling it. If you have it, you're doing it out of your mouth, and what do? You put a mask. So it only makes sense that that's coming. And not only do they want you wearing a mask, they have you wearing 2 masks, 3 masks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they're talking about these masks like you pick up at the dollar store. One of the dollar stores, I'm sure, sells packs of these masks. Made out of cheap cloth. I mean, it's nothing special. Nothing fancy. And they're making money because a lot of people are buying them. They're not really doing anything. They're just not. Even the ones that do some good, you gotta pay more for those. But even those don't. They're not like foolproof or anything. I have some of the N95s. Those are definitely better than you would pick up at the dollar store. But they want you wearing multiple masks. Now, where's all this money supposed to come? You gotta pay all this money now for masks? It's nuts. It's all wrong. Again, everything is so wrong. Ass wipes. Or ass swipes. Swabs, whatever. Mask. Nuts. I don't want to end with everything is wrong. Because out of wrong comes right. Because there's a reason for there to be right. Because there's wrong. I'm going to keep hoping that the people are waking up. They're realizing that government is wrong. It's corrupt on so many levels. And the money, let's bring it even more current with this whole in your face wrong. The people have no say, period. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. And if you say it's wrong, then we're going to punish you. But you have the whole GameStop fiasco. Okay? The investors had it set to go to see the downfall, I suppose, of GameStop. That was the play in motion. And personal, private people, the populist, the people, got together using current technology, which they are allowed to have and should have. It's the whole point of having it. Said, nah, we're not going to let that happen. And they changed it. They changed the scenario that had been set in motion to play out. Didn't play out the way it was supposed to. And now you got the government stepping up and saying that it's wrong of the people. Again, the people, just like the people raging into the Capitol, Pearl Harbor, boy, did it fuck up a lot. What the fuck, right? I mean, let's just be real. It's just a word, but boy, does it hit home. There's no denying that you and I are standing on some pretty firm ground as far as who you are and who I am. You know who I am. I'm not gonna... It's just a word. Because it's messed up right now. It's wrong. Everything is so in our face. But right again is right there. People are waking up. My thing in my mind is the only place for these people to really go is outside. they just all go out at a set time. It's like a day like January 6th or December 25th. A preset time, an event, and you go outside. And the world comes to a stop, a standstill, silence, unprecedented silence. Long has it been a moment where that kind of silence existed in this world. Wow. Long over an hour, at least in my mind. The end. I think I'm here because today my whole motivation was really the end. This is the end. I feel like I'm dying. And it's more than just physically. It's just in my mind. It's relationship with everything else in this world that's happening. There's no connection, no sense in a reason to keep going. Again, that trash can just keeps popping up in my mind. That's what you do. Doesn't matter whether it's God or ET or an AI system, nature, whatever. It's all the same. And it has a trash can. When something's wrong, it puts the wrong in the trash can. That's where we're at. That's what's happening. As things continue to just expand on the premise of wrong and in your face, and the people have no say, how can people... I mean, they want to put these people in jail for the whole GameStop. Yeah, the games do need to stop. That's what's happening. Pelosi again. I won't pull her picture up, but she just seems real nervous. I mean, you've got the military there. They've got it all fenced up now, building walls. Because they know they're wrong, and the people know they are wrong. All these people that are in agreement, the people, when I say the people, all the peons, and I picture everybody else that isn't a politician, or in that class, and then on up into the elite. The rest of us are the peons. The peons are fed up. They're waking up. Had enough. It's wrong. Can't say it enough. It's wrong. I mean, there's only two options, really. Either the people, who they say have no say, wake up, stand up, and speak up. Yeah. That's what you need to do. And a lot of people are. So either we can continue and you hit that critical point and you tip the scales, or we allow what's taking place, the wrong, the lies in your face, the stealing, the cheating, the thievery, the robbery, the dealing and killing to go on, and eat itself up, because that's what's happening. That's nature. That's what nature would do. It does not allow. It does not allow for something that's wrong to continue. Make sure I mentioned everything that I was feeling in my note page. Yeah, I mentioned the elite and the populace. I did note that there is a feeling, I feel an energy, natural, I guess. Yeah. The universe, the sun, because I had jotted down the sun and the moon and water. Energy. The sun, there's a lot of energy. Something's happening with the sun. Something will happen with the sun. I think of it on the mental plane, I suppose. Something's happening on that plane of thought. Nobody knows. I should expand a little bit more before I end this stream. Nobody knows, because I wholeheartedly believe that. Nobody knows. Nothing. Nobody anywhere in the universe, universes, parallel reality, whatever, infinitely on and on and on. There is not a single one who knows what this is, what all of this is, where it came from, how it came to be. No one. The only thing that can be known about it is how to manipulate it, work with it. But to know it, nobody, nothing knows. I think I hang on that thought because when I do, it frees my mind up to explore more beautiful possibilities. Simple, not complicated. Like that little kid I mentioned early on in this stream, the child, that first time going into a store. And you have this idea that you're going to get whatever you want, what you want, but you can't. You discover that you can't because the price of things are different. There's this money, this worth that's been placed upon you and I and everyone. Is it worth it? Is the price worth it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nothing. What is this? It is. Just being, I think, is more interesting than what it could be, how it came to be. Knowing that it's endless and infinite, has no end, because it has no beginning. There's no answer to what this is. Nobody knows. A lot of people say they do. I'm gonna skedaddle. I need to sit down, I think, for a while. Till next time, as I'm doing the I'm gonna be watching my videos now and seeing how often I'm doing that. So I try not to. Hope everybody's well. Gotta be well. Because what's the opposing the other choice? It's not well if it's not well. I'll be back. Hopefully I'm not going to take as long. Because now I've got most of my things ready to go, I guess. And what I don't, I think I can put together in a short amount of time. And I can put my blue screen or green screen up and spend a little bit of time here. So maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Saturday, the 30th of January. It's almost February. It's almost Groundhog's Day. I'll be streaming on Groundhog's Day 2/2 because that's my birthday. I will be 54. A 5 and a 4. Which is 9. 5 plus 4. And 9 is the end of a series of numbers. Because when you get to 9, the next number is 10. And 10 is 1. So I'm at the end of a cycle. This endless rhythm of cycles we are currently residing in. Okay, well, hope your day has been well. And if not, try being well and smiling.